Really exciting.
Where did you begin this process?
Well, I mean, it sort of began a couple of years back, really. It took a while for the studio to actually get built, you know, physically. So I guess a couple of years, really, because I recorded a lot more material than I actually used.
When exactly did Bad Company end and your solo career start? That isn't quite clear over here yet.
Well, the thing is with Bad Company, it didn't actually end on a specific date. It sort of, I mean, we sort of drifted apart really and started to do other things. So there isn't a specific date that one thing ended and another began really. It was interconnected. I mean, I was interested in the studio and getting it together. At the same time we were doing the last album sort of thing, and we just kind of, I mean, I got more interested in this than I was with the band, working with the band, and they also were interested in different projects too. So there is no sort of definite dividing line between the one and the other. But I mean, I regard this as really as a continuation, for myself.
Is that right? What are other band members up to right now?
Sorry, I missed that.
Pardon me?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Oh, I was wondering what other band members are up to right now.
Well, I think Mick Ross is making a solo album, and Boz has got a group together called The Heroes, I think, and they're touring in Europe. And Simon joined a group called Wildlife. Yeah.
I see. The music on the solo album sounds like the type very well suited for a tour, a road act. Are you currently involved in any such projects?
Well, yeah, no, I'm not actually currently involved in getting something together for touring, but I did try with the album to make it sound as live as possible. That's the sound I was going for, particularly with the first track on side one. But as yet, there is no plans for me to tour. I actually would like to record another album, based on what I've learned this time doing this solo album.
The way you talk about it, it sounds like you use sort of the first solo album as sort of a stepping stone to the second solo album.
Yeah, well it is really for me. There's been a lot of technical improvements in instrumentation in the studio, particularly in the drums. And I'd like to try some of the new sounds out. You know, I've got very interested in the sort of nuts and bolts of putting a track together. And one of the problems I had on this album was the drums really. They're very, you have to spend a lot of time on them to get a good sound. But some of the new synthesizer kits, they've got a great sound immediately, you know. And I'm very keen to give them a try.
It struck me as very bold in 1984 to release an album of blues, boogie-based tracks, whereas that's not really in vogue right now. Had you had any thoughts on this when recording the album?
Not really. I do now. I can see that, but I don't think. Yeah, possibly. Hard to answer. I guess you're right. It's not particularly in vogue, but for me, it was kind of a continuation of what I've been doing with Free and Bad Company. And I think it was something I needed to do to express all this particular kind of music in my own way. I think I may well move on.
What do you mean by moving on? Like, say to what?
Well, I mean, sort of like experiment a little more widely with instruments and material, really, I guess. I mean, it's hard for me to say because I'm getting to know where I want to sort of write songs for the next album. And of course I haven't written them yet, so I don't know what they're going to be. But I mean, I'm looking to maybe expand the sound a little bit, and maybe with less emphasis on boogie woogie so much. I like ballads, and I like a good melody, and I like a good beat. I like all those ingredients to be there. But I'm interested in some of the new sounds around, you know.
Have you heard anything recently that you would like to say experiment with or adopt into your own sound?
Well, I don't know. I heard a Howard Jones record the other day called What is Love, which is, I think, as far as I can tell, it's all synthesized in some kind or another, but it's really not my socks off, you know. That isn't necessarily the way I would go, but it's a great record.
Tell me about the Ronnie Lane benefit concert in San Francisco. You and a lot of other musicians appeared in. What was that all about?
Well, there was Eric Clapton, just Destiny Page, two of the Rolling Stones, lots of people. Let's see, they did a benefit at the Albert Hall, and then they decided they would take it to America. Steve Winwood couldn't make that, so I guess somebody called me up, and I went along there and I sang with Jimmy Page.
Which, of course, started up rumors that you have been collaborating with Jimmy Page. Is that true?
Well, it's true, but I mean, it's not necessarily true that a group is going to be formed. A lot of people immediately assume that that's going to be. It was really a friendly tour in order to help out Ronnie Lane, who has multiple sclerosis and has found not exactly a cure, but a method of relieving it, and who wanted to finance a centre so that he could share this with other sufferers. And we were all very pleased to be able to help him on this, and it was a very enjoyable tour. It was great. And Jimmy and I had done a couple of things in my studio here, just friendly, just for the sake of it. So we did a few things out there, but really that's as far as it goes. There's no plan in my mind to form a band with him at this point.
How did you get together with Jimmy Page in the first place?
Well, we were on the same record label, Swan Song, in England, and I guess it was kind of natural, to meet. In the office.
Not to dwell too long on this subject, but there's talk that he's having quite a bit of trouble finding other musicians to play with, and that you'd be sort of a natural match for him, having come from the same musical background and whatnot. So as such, the rumors over here have been escalating quite a bit. So we're dying to know as much about this in detail as possible.
No, I've not had any difficulty in finding musicians because I haven't really been looking. I've been, like say, taking a song, for instance, and working on it my own way, and I've been really enjoying doing that. I guess Jimmy is a great musician. I don't know if our music is all that compatible, really. He goes his way, and I go mine, I would say that I personally, my my next plan is to get into recording with a view to getting a band together for next summer. I'm not sure who's going to be in that band.
When will this recording begin?
Well, I'm starting work on it now.
Well, it seems rather quick because the new record just came out, and you're going to have another one ready in what, another couple of months or so?
Well, no, it'll take a little longer than that because, I mean, it does, unless you say, right, I'm going to record these 10 songs and that is it, then yeah, it'll take you a couple of months. But the way I'm working is that I go in with a set of ideas and I just work on the ideas, and however long it takes me, you know, to get material and recording quality up to the standard that I require for an album. I may record, you know, 20 or 30 songs and choose the best from them, but it takes a little longer than normal, say.
Are you devoting all your time these days to those sort of musical activities?
Well, I am just now, yeah, but I find it fascinating. The
song "Rising Sun" would appear to suggest that you're still happily married. Yeah, that's true.
So
what? You're just a typical family man now?
I wouldn't say exactly typical. You know, I mean, not many sort of typically family men are long-haired rock musicians, but you know, I try to do my best for the kids. You gotta like send them to school and all the rest of the things like that because you got to, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it.
Playing with all the artists at the Ronnie Lane benefit, did you have any observations like how people had changed or how you had changed and who had changed for the better and who had changed for the worst and what mistakes you wouldn't want to make? In other words, mistakes you would see other people make?
Well, to be quite honest, I was too busy trying not to make mistakes myself to notice anybody else's. Whenever I'm touring in America, we generally sort of tour England and Europe, and we tour in a lot more places in order really to get the act together a little bit, you know, and of course to get into it, you know what I mean? So that by the time we come to America, we've done a number of gigs and the band is starting to be a little bit more, you know, well-oiled or slick, if you like, so that the thing is tight. So it was quite difficult to get on stage after 4 days rehearsal with unfamiliar material in front of 20,000 people. But, you know, I mean, after a few years not being on stage, but it was a real sort of challenge, I guess. And it was a big thrill, I tell you, it really was. It was a fantastic feeling to be back on the stage again. I did find I missed it. I played with Jimmy Page's band, which actually consisted of Jeff Beck's rhythm section with Fernando Saunders on bass and Simon Phillips on the drums. And it was really good. It was really good. We did new material and material from the Deathwish album and one track from my new album. And the whole show was very enjoyable. I think the people that sort of came there really had a good night out. Because it's not very often that, you know, somebody like Eric Clapton opens the show. It was really good.
Well, it's good to hear that you're in good health and doing well. Is there anything you'd like the Japanese fans to know before we sign off here?
Well, I'd like to say that I'm very pleased with the interest and the support that people have shown me in Japan for the album. And as soon as I do get a band together, I'll definitely be out there touring. I'm looking forward to seeing them all.
Just out of curiosity, do you ever pick up your old free albums and listen to them?
As a matter of fact, I'm planning to do that. To have a quick recap of what's been going on, because I haven't done for a while, you know.
Is that right? If you were to go through your free albums, which one would you play first?
I think I'd go straight for the first one, and then work on from there. I thought the first one, for me, had a sort of magic edge to it, because we were totally inexperienced as far as being in the studio first concern, and we just played the way we played on stage, so it was live again, you know. We just closed our eyes, imagined we were on stage, and let it go, you know. So it does have a certain magic. I think after that we started to think about it an awful lot, you know. And that album has something to me.
All right then, well thank you very much for your time, and I wish you good luck.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Okay, well please take care.
Alright, you too, man.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye-bye.